Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, AJ, here today. And today we are going to be playing some original Call of Duty. Postal Tuesday will be coming out later on this week, but I felt like I should get back on target of my original goal of playing through every Call of Duty minus the PSP and DS games. I might eventually do those, but not at the moment. So yeah, this is the original Call of Duty, released in 2004, and for the longest time it was PC only, and then they released it as Call of Duty Classic on Xbox 360 and PS3, and it plays basically the exact same on console. I have it on 360. It just feels weird playing it with a controller as opposed to mouse and keyboard, so that's why I'm playing on PC, and I actually had to mod the config file to get this to run into widescreen, and I also fixed the FOV while I was there from 80. I can't believe a game came out with an 80 FOV. Like, seriously, dude. Doom had a 95 FOV in 1993. Why the fuck did this not have at least a 90? And a lot of games haven't had an FOV slider at this time, and this one does not. So I had to do it in config. I set it to 110, which is my preferred FOV. So if you guys get a little nauseous, I can turn it down to 100 or 95. So just let me know. Alrighty. I cannot read that from here. I'm sitting a pretty good ways away from the monitor, and I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see that. Camp Toccoa, right, Georgia, USA.
Up. Private Martin, you're on the obstacle course and doing weapons training today. Good. Now check your objectives. That's it. Close enough. You will notice that objective is checked off, and you now have a new one. All right, Martin. Open the gates and run the obstacle. Move it, ladies. This is not your Aunt Fanny's dance. Jump over.
Getting a little bit of drop frames since I edited that config, but this is nothing too major. Nothing that'll ruin the game. It's still mostly running at 60 FPS. About as well as it can. It's an old game. It's designed to run at 30. So.
Climb these ladders, privates. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Private Martin, proceed through that door. Sergeant Moody's gonna take you through weapons training.
I'm up here
the rest
in
of you
the
ladies
observation
stay right here.
Oh,
Grab
fuck.
one of those
Getting
M1A1
some input lag.
from the table. Approach the fence and fire 6 rounds at your target. Fire 6 more rounds at your target in different stances and while moving. All right, Private. Move on to the next area. Turn to the left. Move to the fence and fire 2 rounds at your target. Now fire 2 rounds at your target while aiming down your sight. All right.
Now this Call of Duty is actually weird. You can carry 2 primaries and a pistol. Believe it or not.
In close quarters combat, you can hit your enemy with the butt end of your weapon. This is called a melee attack. Try it with your Thompson.
Ah, it just gave me a fucking sticky keys, dude.
Now switch weapons, Private. Unless you're as dumb as you are ugly, it may dawn on you that each weapon is good for different situations. Make the wrong choice and you could buy the farm.
Yeah,
Fire
yeah.
3 more rounds at your target.
What? That was 3 times, dude. Fuck you.
Private. Proceed to the next area. Pick up the frag grenade.
I had trouble with this in my test run. The third window, it just wouldn't go through.
Move behind the concrete post and lean out to the left and the right. This will help protect you from the
Can't see
enemy.
my crosshair. That did not go in. That one did. There we go.
Move on to the next area.
Yeah, my test playthrough of this yesterday, that took me
one of
6
those
grenades,
help kits and use it.
6 or 7.
Don't be a
It took
hero.
way too
They
many.
will save your life. That's a lot of firepower there. Treat it with respect. That stuff doesn't care what it blows up. Note that a stopwatch has appeared. This will tell you how much time you have to get your butt out
Okay.
of there unless you want.
And that was it for training. I have never advocated war except as a means of peace. Ulysses S. Grant. Widely considered one of our greatest generals in history. I'm not so sure if he was one of our greatest men in history, but I mean, he did have some
Baker
good ass
Company,
strategies.
Listen up. This is the big one. Operation Overlord, the air and seaborne invasion of Normandy. On H-Hour D-Day, seaborne infantry will attack 5 beaches codenamed Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword here on the coast of Normandy. Utah and Omaha beaches will be attacked by 3 of our infantry divisions. At the same time, 2 British and 1 Canadian division will hit Gold, Juno, and Sword beaches. The airborne will be landing 6 hours before H-Hour, before the air and naval bombardments. The British 6th Airborne Division will be landing here. At the same time, the 101st and the 82nd Airborne will be landing in these areas. The Dews River estuary here divides Utah and Omaha Beach. The mission of the 101st is to capture the Dews River crossings linking Utah and Omaha Beach and to protect the flanks of Utah Beach. This road here is the main highway that connects the entire Cotentin Peninsula. The Germans have troop concentrations in this region. When those troops are mobilized into a counterattack on the beaches, they'll have to move along this road. The 101st is going to make sure that doesn't happen. Baker Company, that's us, has been assigned this causeway here. The Pathfinders, like Private Martin, will be dropped ahead of the main force and will plant beacons on the ground to mark the landing zones. However, there is no telling what will happen once we're on the ground. So I want all of you to learn the objectives of every unit in both the 101st and 82nd. I also want you to study these maps and photographs until you've memorized them. We will be landing behind the Atlantic Wall, between several German garrisons. We can't expect to be relieved until at least several hours after H-Hour. This is what we've been training for. Good luck.
Alrighty, on to our first real mission, guys. And after this mission, we will be calling it a part, of course. I have noticed since I set this in widescreen, the loading bar doesn't actually progress, so I have no idea how long these loading screens will take sometimes. Like, that one was pretty quick, but as you saw, the first one took about a minute. So yeah, here we are, our first level. So yeah, you get 2 primaries, a secondary, and grenades. So yeah. Wow, this game looks so... like, it's so old, but it actually looks really good. It looks so much nicer now that I have fucking full screen. This door cannot be opened. You never need to try open and close doors. I hate that. Modern Warfare 2019 be like. Oh man. Speaking of, I got COD 4 and World at War installed on here. I also have COD 2. The only Call of Duty I can't play on PC is COD 3, and that was because it was console only for some reason. Yep. Get fucked. Did they drop their... No, they don't have MP40s. They have M1s. Okay. Here they come. Here comes the cavalry. Yep. Sir, the bombs! They have the parachutes! Wait a minute. Those aren't bombs, soldier. Those are men. Go back here? Something? Why do I need to be over here? Okay, there we go. Oh, shit. That bounced back down. What the fuck is with all these grenades, man? Yeah, this is before regenerating health was a staple in video games. So, you actually need to pick up health pickups. Which, I don't mind. I play a lot of old school shooters, so I'm already used to having to pick up health pickups anyways. Oh, it's friendly. Whoops. Yes, that is the end of the first mission. That was very fast, I know. There are only two forces in the world, the sword, the spirit. In the long run, the sword will always be conquered by the spirit. Napoleon Bonaparte. See, it was nice when Call of Duty used real-life quotes. I don't really get why in the last couple games they've been quoting characters in the game. Except Black Ops 4, because there was no single player in Black Ops 4, which completely ruined a lot of that game. But, you know, I miss them using the real-life quotes. I wish they would use them more often. But, yeah, I think I'll call it a part there. So, until the next time I say shalom, have a good one.